Ooh. Hello everybody, I'm Oscar W. Fitchett, and this video, what this is, that you're currently watching right now, as you can tell by the title, it says Top 10 Favourite Films of 2012. Why 2012? Why not 2017? That's when everyone else is talking about their 10 favourite films of 2017. Well, I'll be talking about my favourite films of 2017 within the next month, you know, as we usually do. In January, that's when we talk about our top 10 films of the year, you know, when the year is over. No, but what this video is that about a year ago now, I discovered a video. I found a video that I recorded with Gary 5 years ago when I did a video about my top 10 favourite films of 2012 in December of 2012. I found it about a year ago and I was saying to myself, I should like release that. And the reason why this wasn't like uploaded or anything is because this was recorded before we did the YouTube channel. This was during the Facebook days. And you know, as you can see, there's baby me, and then there's baby Gary as well. That was 5 years ago. I was 17 then. So, we're going to watch this video of what I had to say were my favourite films of 2012. At 2012, and you know we're gonna have a water, and we're just gonna sit back and watch 17-year-old me give 17-year-old opinions. Let's do it. Hello everybody, Oscar, Heel Pictures, Gary's Photography, and now this is the time of the when people are giving their lists out of their top 10 favourite films of 2012. Gary hasn't seen that many.
I really feel I'm a fan, to be honest.
I have seen 25, I believe, 27, and 2 of them were god awful. Yeah, just to let you know as well, I'm going to just do my top 10. Gary's going to be reacting, he's going to give his thoughts on what my top 10 are. Start off, my top 10 is actually my favourite anime film of the year, and that's Rise of the Guardians. That's my number 10. The reason why I like it, fudge, I forgot to mention.
Christmas film, isn't it? Oh,
it's such a brilliant
Santa's in it, but
Santa, Easter Bunny, Jack Frost, the Tooth Fairy, Sandman team up to fight the Boogeyman. It sounds kiddie, it sounds daft, but the guy who did the cinematography is the same guy who did Shawshank Redemption and Skyfall. 2 amazingly shot films. And the visuals were just so beautiful, they were just so great. And the humour was brilliant. I
expected Pixar.
It's not.
Disney?
It's not.
It shocked me.
It's DreamWorks, the same guys.
Oh, yeah, Shrek.
Brilliant shot, brilliant anime film, my favourite of the year. Oh yeah, didn't give you opinions on mine.
You mean?
What were your thoughts on Rise of the Guardians being number 10?
Rise of the Guardians, I think that was quite surprised me.
Number 9 is a film that I didn't expect to be this low on my list. I thought it might have been higher, and that's Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, and believe it or not, Chris Tucker is in the show. I was looking forward to this film because it's directed by David O. Russell. The film we did before this was The Fighter, which is one of my favourites. This film is one of the best directed films, probably the best edited film of the year in my opinion. This had brilliant acting. Welcome back Robert De Niro to good acting. Bradley Cooper, I knew he was a brilliant actor. He's one of my favourites. And now due to this film, I think a lot of people are going to recognise him for being an excellent actor.
Never heard of it, but
Fair
I haven't
enough.
seen the trailer either, so
Fair enough.
Can't.
Fair enough. Number 8 is a film that maybe quite a few people skipped out because they thought it was just going to be a cheap, daft little comedy. And that's Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. Stars Steve Carell, Keira Knightley, blah blah blah.
I think a lot of people saw the trailer and like it's just another stupid comedy with Steve Carell. I'm going to skip this one.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. It's basically about the end of the world and how people are reacting with it. And you get
We're still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
we are but it starts off like a comedy. You start laughing. Then it turns into more of a dark comedy. You start laughing, but you feel bad about laughing. And then by the end of it, it turns into a drama. So it's the acting is actually really good. Keira Knightley brings a brilliant performance. Steve Carell brings his A game with this as well. And it's such a good film. I feel like this is like Seeking a Friend from the End of the World. If the world actually was ending, I think that's how people would be reacting in real life. It's not your typical disaster film, but it's mixes the disaster element with the comedy element. Awesome.
I like disaster films.
Number 7. Now this is an interesting pick. This film came out not in 2011, in 2010. Not in 2012. It came out in the 2011 Sundance and South by Southwest Film Festival. And it only got picked up by Fox Searchlight, I believe. It got picked up by them. It got distributed in July, I think. So technically it classes as a 2012 film. And it is Sound of My Voice. I'm not surprised that you haven't seen this. Bloody hell, man. It's like an 80-minute film.
80 minutes?
It's 80. It's like not even an hour and a half. And it's so just gripping. I don't want to say anything. Don't watch the trailer. If you're interested in something, don't watch it. It gives away spoilers. Recommend it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to recommend it to any fan of the time travel genre. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to recommend it to anyone. Thoughts on that?
I will watch it.
He wants to watch it now, yes. See?
I like time travel.
£15 in HMV at the moment. Wait till it goes down. My number 6. You're going to be shocked about this. You're going to be shocked. My number 6 is one of the best. It's probably one of the best directed films of the year. One of the best stories of the year. One of the best cinematography of the year. Skyfall. Sam Mendes is Sky.
I don't care about that, really.
In my opinion, it's your second favourite film of the year.
Yeah, but
in my opinion, it's the best Bond film I've ever seen.
it's only.
I haven't seen that many. You see the Bond 50 set there. I'm soon going to be watching every single Bond film, so I'll see if Skyfall does compare to any of them. And Skyfall, I just thought this was such like a really well acted film. I loved the fact how they kept with the dark and gritty tone, and then they got some of the traditional Bond elements and just merged them together, and it worked so well. Javier Bardem as the villain was just excellent. Judi Dench gave a brilliant performance as M, in my opinion. Daniel Craig gave the most badass, kick-ass, bamf performance as Bond, in my opinion. Number 5 is a film that just blew me away when I first saw it. I don't know how to say it. It just blew me away. I had such a blast. I had so much fun with this film. The Avengers. It's my 5th favourite film of the year.
What surprised there?
It's my fifth. It was such a fun film. Every character had meaning, and it's the film that every superhero fan wanted, in my opinion. It shows that you don't have to be dark and gritty to be a good superhero film. You can be comic booky. What's your thought on the Avengers?
Wasn't that surprised, to be honest. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
What's number 4? It's Perks of Being a Wallflower. I connected with this film so much. Between this and Stand By Me, I connected with these two films the most. I connected with these two films the most out of any other film ever. It's Perks of Being a Wallflower. Emma Watson gave a. She had such. Stop it! She gave such. She gave such a great performance. Ezra Miller, at least deserves Best Supporting Actor nomination. I mean, the writer of the book wrote and directed this film, which just amazes me. It's my number 3, and what's number 3? Moonrise Kingdom. Moonrise Kingdom. Now, this is the best directed film of the year. It's the best camera works of the year.
Cinematography work.
Cinematography, that's what I meant. Bruce Willis. Edward Norton. Bill Murray.
Bruce Willis?
Yes, he's in the film. They're such good actors. They play names the opposite of what they usually do, and they do such a brilliant job. Edward Norton is fantastic in this film. Bill Murray is is as funny as
Andy
all.
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Okay.
He's just as funny as always. And Wes Anderson. This film proves. This is the film that actually proves why he is like my second favorite director working today. This film I actually had to seek out. This film was so limited. I found it in a small cinema in Newcastle. In just like a small cinema. That's the only place where I can find it. It was such a good film, and it's my third favourite film of the year. My second favourite film of the year, you know it. We went to see it for his birthday.
Right.
You know it now. Looper. Looper is my second favourite film of the year. You know how much I've been buzzing about it.
Yeah, you were a bit buzzing.
I'm still to this day, I love it so much. People say it got a bit boring because people say it got a bit boring when it got to the farm scene. I think I wasn't bothered about that. You learn more about the characters.
The one was hot though.
Okay, Bruce Willis gave a badass performance. Gordon Levitt deserves a nomination for Best Actor in my opinion.
Makeup as well. Best makeup.
Best makeup, seriously, man. But yeah, Looper, my number 2. Now my number 1. Don't even say it. Just say it, man. Just say it.
Everybody knows this. Go on YouTube right now. You go on YouTube right now. Have a look at other film reviews because everybody agrees because it's all real.
The Dark Knight Rises. Do I need to say anything? Do I need to say anything about anyone else?
Not really, no.
I think I can't say. I think
that displays.
I think everything. I don't think I can say anything that anyone hasn't said. I think everyone has said what needs to be said about this film.
Yeah, but it says loads of stuff about it because it's fantastic.
It's a brilliant film. I'm a Batman nerd. Nolan, brilliant.
So am I, Batman nerd, but I haven't seen all the Batmans.
Nolan, brilliant director. Bale, amazing. Michael Caine deserves at least a Best Actor nomination.
Made me cry.
Tom Hardy.
Powerful.
I feel Tom Hardy gave a better performance than Michael Caine, but I have a feeling if anyone in that film deserves it,
Everybody should do.
Amazing film. That's all it is.
Even Anne Hathaway should. She's hot. When she bent over that motorcycle, that was hot.
Feeling you well, my brother. Feeling you well. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my top 10. That's my top 10 of the year. It's been a brilliant year, I think, in 2012, and we got a hell of a year waiting for us in 2013. We might do a video of our best of the our most anticipated of 2013. If I need a, he's alive. I can see him twitching. Yeah. We see you soon for the most anticipated video of 2013. Bye bye.
Well, wasn't that a jolly little video of baby me? I did state at the end of that video, like, oh, we're going to be recording our most anticipated films of 2013 video. We never did that. I used to do that a lot. I used to say that we were going to definitely be doing things, and then they never ever got done. I try to not do that as much now, but just if no balls, I spilled water all over my trousers. As I was saying, until I was really interrupted by this Jack Daniels glass of water. If any of you are curious of what my most anticipated, sorry, did I say myself there? What my most anticipated film of 2013 was at this time, when I was 17 years old, that was Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. That was my most anticipated film of 2013, which then became my most anticipated film of 2014 because it got pushed back. And then the film kind of became a bit of a disappointment, so yeah. I mean, I would say I will try to upload as much like pre-YouTube content as I can, but I don't think there was much more to really talk about. There's a few other short films. There's like one other short film, I think. There's two other short films that I have to upload. So yeah, that was my opinions of the films of 2012 at that time, when I was 17. Still, I like to preface, I was 17. I was an absolute baby then. I was a child. And now I'm 22 and I'm a young, sophisticated adult, and I'm wearing a blazer with glasses, with smooth hair, nice shirt. And what am I wearing there? I'm wearing a Harry Potter film crew shirt that I got at the Warner Brothers studio tour. I didn't even work on Harry Potter. But yeah, that was my list at the time. That was my top 10 favourite films of 2012. And thank you all for watching. And the top 10 2017 films will be released within the next month. Okay, sounds good. January time, that's when you'll see what I think's been the best films of 2017. So guys, thank you all for watching. What were your favourite films of 2012? Was 17-year-old you just as... I spilt water again, god damn it. Was 17-year-old you just as awkward as 17-year-old me? Are you 17 years old? Are you awkward like 17-year-old me? Are you not 17 yet? Are you even more awkward than 17-year-old me? Give me these answers, you know, this will be a fun conversation. And you can find Twitter links, Instagram, Letterboxd, Facebook, all in the description below. Until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you later, and cheers. My thighs are all wet now.